Come on. You know who it is and you know what it is. It's the dynamic duo that you know, love and appreciate. It's your boy T.
It's your boy F. I'll quickly get my do-rag.
Your do-rag?
Yeah,
go on.
Just uncover and take it off.
And it's another week, another Wednesday of the hottest, the best, the loveliest, the juggliest, the beautiful podcast of all times. It's Agenda Over Facts, episode 65. Before we get into the podcast, the little PSA for the people at the back. Follow us on Instagram, Agenda Over Facts Pod, TikTok, Agenda Over Facts Pod. Let's get them numbers up. 2023 is the year of the agenda.
Come on.
You heard it here first. They're sick. What do they need, Fanuel?
Healing, man.
We got the antidote. It's here. In an hour episode. Sit back, put your feet up, close your eyes, and enjoy greatness.
This guy's doing all of this because his guys played the pod while they were driving. So I was saying, let me make it professional.
Like, do you know, in my head,
to the next one.
in my head, whilst I was doing the intro, yeah.
Shout out, say this is for you.
Nah, I'll get to that.
Because he's listening to you.
I'll get to that. When I was doing the intro, yeah, do you know, I felt like I was in the cinema watching View. So then I stole their thing they have. You know when they go,
sit back, relax.
Yeah.
It's like the drink, the popcorn. Yeah.
And then, you know, at first in View, they go, it goes dark, yeah? And then they go, hello.
And it's loud as well.
Yeah, and everyone goes, what? I'm like, nigga, man, you've never been View before. You know that they're going to say that. Stop acting.
Nah, for real. No, but it gets me every time because I forget.
You're not seasoned cinema good then, man.
I feel like even these days, yeah, the movie's going out of style. Cinemas are going out of style.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. Like, I feel like, let's say like 3-4 years ago, it was acceptable to go movies the first date. These days,
Nah, you can't go. You can't go cinema first date.
you know, but you know, I might get crucified for this one.
Yeah, go on.
I think it's a colour thing, because
No, I think it's one. No, go on.
So like, I feel like
Oh, you think it's a black person thing?
because I feel like
No, he did this. He did the Drisky thing. Hey, don't shoot me. Hey.
Wait, guys, I promise I'm black. So like,
Hey, T. That's hard. I got you, man.
also, if you're wondering why we look so crisp today, yeah, we've invested into AOF. We did some, you know, that is it crowdfunding, like certain rounds where
No, crowdfunding is when you ask people for money.
Oh yeah,
You did that yourself. Self-backed equity. Self-backed.
like, you man. Like, the reason, look, you should see what we're seeing. There's like 4 or 5 different camera holes. Usually there's only one. This thing is HD, bro. Like,
Ultra high definition, baby.
but yeah, new phone. I want that to set the tone for what's going on, how we're moving, how we're progressing. We're serious about this. Until our next episode in like 5 weeks.
Let me say this all over again.
But you know what I was saying? It's like I feel because of Twitter, because of like these opinions, like the standard for a first date for like black mixed girls, like the girls in that group, it's a bit higher up. Because from when my guy, like my white friends are saying, bro, why don't you just take your first date to a coffee shop? You think I can do that?
Now your guys are saying coffee. No, did they actually say coffee shop? Well, like they said coffee shop.
I said, bro, it's because you're white. Like, I couldn't get away with that one. He was like coffee shop and take her on a walk. You think a babe on Hinge or Tinder or Insta, a black babe, I'm gonna say, let's go for a walk.
No, you can take a babe on a walk, but
Have you?
yeah, I have. But
On a first date?
yeah, but
walked in a-
wait. Let me land before you start before Toya stocks just start to plummet.
This guy's gonna say, yeah, I walked in from the restaurant.
Nah, you go do something. You go do something before. You can't just go on a walking date.
Oh, no,
bro.
you have.
Like you go do something before and then go on a
That's
walk
what I'm saying.
after.
Them man can. We can't do that. We're locked in this materialism.
Nah, bro.
It has to be at least
Nah,
a-
come on, man.
Remember what we said, yeah? We said, I asked you, I said, how much is the average first date? You said 150.
I think it's bro. That was before cost of living.
Yeah.
That
Ask me, then I can say, yeah, just meet me at Starbucks. Net cost £10, £15. Then back to the crib.
on a first, I don't know about a first date though. Starbucks. But then you need to think though. Do you think that comes down to a cultural difference? Because,
Yeah.
for example, yeah, like maybe I'm stereotyping here, yeah, but like I don't know. When you think of Starbucks, you don't really think of like I don't know, like black people are drinking Starbucks and that. Or like, you know, like coffee in the morning. Oh, I must get my Starbucks in the morning. Man, black people ain't doing that. It's not with, like within like
That's only
our
because-
interests or culture
that's
sort of
only
a thing.
because you don't drink coffee. You child. That's why. You don't drink coffee?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ladies, you think I can trust someone to go into a business meeting that doesn't drink coffee?
What? So you're dependent on a drug? No. So you need a drug to function. No, you need caffeine to function. You need a drug to function. Fucking bitty, and you calling me a bitty 2 weeks ago. Fucking crackhead.
You saying that you want to be a nitty in the second life?
Yeah, not in this life. You're addicted to caffeine. You're addicted to caffeine.
Put it this way, yeah.
Don't do that. I'll slap you on this podcast. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, it's rude when they say wait 1 second.
Yeah, that's nah. Don't do that.
It's like, let's say you need to beat a case. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's not anyone anyway. Yeah, that's not anyone.
You need to beat a case. You need a lawyer that has just the gift of the gab. He doesn't always go through the strict rules and regulations.
Yeah.
One of them comes in, tall black espresso. Oh, I needed this. Let's get to it. The other guy's like, I'm fully hydrated. I had my water today. Let's win this case. Who do you want to represent you?
Or
the guy with the.
Or I can Or I can have a black espresso. No, wait.
Can I hold that?
Yeah, go.
Tell me this does not look like a child's bottle.
Does a man's bottle? You get
what manager?
It's like a protein shake bottle.
This is like a baby bottle. This is tiny.
Yeah, it's small though. It only holds like
what, like 200 milliliters?
Nah, it holds like 500.
Nah, but
yeah, it holds 500 milliliters.
No, it has to be a protein shaker then. It can't be a
yeah.
bottle.
Do you know what it is? I bought my mum bought a family one of 3.
Child.
My mum bought a family one of 3, and she gave me I think it was a litre one.
Yeah.
But I lost it. So then I took her one, which is this one.
Childish.
Yeah, this is the one I take to the gym. This is what I take to the gym.
What's it?
Childish.
I don't know how we got onto that.
We're talking about first dates. I just don't think Starbucks is really like, it's not really ingrained in our culture. Whereas like coffee and that, maybe I'm stereotyping it. It's not really ingrained in our culture. That's not an interest that we do.
You know what? It's
not a thing that we do.
I might do field research. I don't think I've gone on a date with a white girl before. So I think I might try now.
If it ain't snowing,
I ain't going.
If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. Yeah. Brother said, I need to do some market. Man, nigga just say you want to date right there.
And I know for a fact, I can say like, I'd love to get to know you more over a coffee. Let's go for a hike. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, man. I don't think no matter what colour you are. I think if you say on the first date, let's go for a coffee, bro. Nah, bro. That just.
No, but bro,
it sounds bummy. It comes across bummy, bro.
Them man do it consistently though.
Not for a first date though.
Bro, I'm just getting hella. God, man, because I'm
flying, he's in trouble.
I'm flying out tomorrow, innit? So I'm just get this.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cockroaches back there. It's like, you know, like just people that you ain't never heard of come out of the woodwork. Like, I need this, I need that.
Where you going, Tori?
Then I have to flip it. Back home, man. Ethiopia.
Why'd you sound like you're angry about that?
Shit every time I go, man.
Damn.
So dead.
Damn, you said.
I sound like such a coon.
You sound, bro. These first 8 minutes, brother, you are not beating the Dr. Umar allegations. I hate black women. I don't want to go back home. What's next? Recent enforced by searches.
I mean, do you want to save the streets or not?
Send them to Rwanda.
Do you know what it is? It's just I don't know how it is for you when you go back to Nigeria, but like yeah, I said Nigeria, quote unquote like that. But I don't know if it's the same for you, but I don't know. There's not really much you can do because things are just restricted. Like whether it's and like there's been a lot of political stuff going on back there, so at times it wasn't safe.
That's why Ethiopia's going through civil war right now.
So then when I go there, it's just gonna be I'm stuck in one place for ages.
But is there like for example in Ethiopia, yeah? I'm not sure if you know, but are there like places where like I don't know, like when you go to that section of Ethiopia, that's more of like the touristy part or resorty part?
So there's a part of the city called Bole, and that's where all the rich people are. So I don't know if that's what you mean. So like the roads are different, like there's like malls and all that stuff. So like that's probably where you would go for all that stuff.
And you're not really staying there, innit?
No, like no, actually I think I'm staying in the Hilton, to be fair.
Man! Yeah. You're enjoying Hilton! Man, Hilton is a reputable hotel. You'll have pool and sauna and breakfast minimum.
Yeah, that sounds spoiled.
Come on, man, you're gonna enjoy.
If there's a gym, I'll be happy, but there should be in it.
What's the capital in Ethiopia again?
Addis Ababa. stuff like shooting him or something. How you laughing at my phone? What's your
Hey, now I'm not laughing at the capital.
I only said that's the only thing I said. I didn't say. I said the capital. My thing. You're laughing. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, nah, when we bring on guests, yeah, and we ask them stuff about themselves, yeah,
You start laughing.
I can't be laughing.
You couldn't do what Stephen Bartlett does. It.
Hey, no, what's the capital? No, do you know what it is? You said it bare quickly. I said, brother.
It was the second part. Add this to make you laugh. Ababa made you laugh.
I thought the capital was Addis.
If you say Addis, they'll know what you mean. But the full name is Addis Ababa.
Oh, yeah. Addis Ababa. Oh, nice.
But yeah, I'm going back there. So like, now I'm just like preparing, getting stuff, buying stuff. I don't have time to get any.
What are you buying though? Like, what stuff do you
Like,
need?
people need laptops. People need headphones.
Wait, what?
People need shoes.
So people have been shouting, you say, Uncle London. I know they call you Uncle London. Is it Uncle London?
No, before
Fanuel London.
on the phone you were like Cousin London.
Cousin London. Uncle London, Cousin London. I need laptop for school.
That's literally what it is.
I know the pattern, man.
I'm thinking, Nick, I'm like 31. Like, what school did you get into?
Hey.
It's 'cause they have that stigma. They think because you're from London.
Yeah.
Bro, like they don't know. I just moved out, man. I'm paying rent. Bro, you know this like rent is on the same day as the same amount for my course, my masters. Now I'm buying
Like the first or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just slaps you up them direct debits or
I
that.
asked my mum, and then my mum tells me, "Can you get these? Like, go and find them."
But how do you feel pressure from that sort of stuff? Like people are asking you and that.
I don't give a shit. I've said this to my mum.
Yeah.
I don't care about these people. Like,
Yeah.
she does. Like,
Yeah.
my mum is she is the most caring, empathetic person. Like, someone could not necessarily even be family. It could be like a friend of a family or something, and they'll just say, "Oh, like our son has a scholarship or something," but they just don't have the laptop. She'll do that.
Yeah.
Me?
Just
Me? Like, I said to her, when I'm up, like, and they ask me the same question, I'm not answering the phone.
say so.
Unless you're my immediate family or you're one of my friends.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, now you know the mad thing is I hear what you're saying because it's one of the ones where it's like I think that's kind of like a negative consequence of like moving, like being diaspora, like moving away from your family that are still there. It's like in a way they're your family, but if you're not going home like frequently, it's like they're your family by like blood, but it's like you don't even know them because you
that's not
ever.
what I mean though.
Oh.
Like, so those aren't people. Like, she's getting it for people that are like friends of friends, not family. That's what I'm saying.
But friends of friends you can still classify them as family. But because you're not going back home frequently.
But it's someone that these are people I know that she wouldn't speak to on a regular basis.
Oh.
But,
So just cockroaches. Crabs in a bucket mentality, innit? Yeah.
It should be calm. Go back there, get that cultural reset. It always happens. I go there, I don't like it at first, and then by like the 6th, 7th day, I'm like, oh, I'm with my people. Oh, I need to reconnect with my roots. I'm so predictable.
I know the first episode about you're gonna be wearing dashiki and you're gonna have a bead chain.
I'll be like, T, we have to go back.
We have to go back, man. We have to go back and build houses back home, bro.
I will say this though, the babes, my god, like bro, like you know how like, I don't know if you've heard this, but like people always say Ethiopia is the place for girls, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a thing. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, some nice Ethiopian
When you
things,
go
yeah.
back there, there's a bunch of mid guys with beautiful, and bro, I'm trying to not get too into it, but bro, like body, face, everything. It's just the norm there. It's also sundress season. You can smell it.
Yeah. Sundress season right now. Yeah.
And when you're taking the long way home.
The long way home. So. You say, man, let's stay. What's the new pattern, man?
Even you know, one time, I'll take you to one barbershop here where I get my like, braids done. Yeah.
The Ethiopian one.
Yeah, you'll see. It's like little Ethiopian there. When I tell you, I wanted to ask one day, but I thought you can't ask this. I was like, it's the requirement that you have to be leng to work here. Like, and like they're all leng and they're all just wearing like
Sundress.
no, not sundresses, but just like.
Let me see something.
Yeah. I find that this sounds terrible.
Just emoting my body.
You know,
Okay. Hold on.
to the point, it's quite cramped here. So I'll sit down here and then I can't look anywhere, just back. So I'm looking up like I'm trying to be respect, and because there's mirrors in front of all the. So let's say there's like 4 or 5 girls like working, and there's all mirrors there, so you can't even like.
Yeah, everywhere you look, you're blinded.
Bro, so
you're compromised.
So I'm just. looking around like.
You just gotta look at your phone, innit?
Mad.
Nice.
I think next time I'll purposely get the long one, the one that takes long.
And I know there's like two uncles there, yeah, that are like, bro, they don't even get their hair done. They just have newspaper there. They're just reading newspaper, but really they're doing this with newspaper.
You know what? I can't lie. There's not many. Like,
Oh, say so.
It's too busy for that.
Oh.
The top floor and the bottom floor. The top floor, like the trimmers, the barbers, some hair, and downstairs is just the braids. But bro,
And you go both because you do both. And
I hadn't been there 4 or 5 months yet. And when I came back, bare people were pregnant. I said, that's what happens. You just.
Is it Ethiopian shop? Fully Ethiopian?
Yeah,
That's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool.
It is. Bro, like the things, the women there are just so late, and you can't tell what age they are.
Are most of them like people that have come from Ethiopia recently, or it's like kind of like you, like they're born and raised in like the UK sort of a thing?
Nah, not like me.
More like they've come like a couple of years ago. Yeah, I hear it.
Older.
I hear that.
No, one time, come get a trim there while I get my.
Nah, man, I wouldn't trust them to cut my hair.
Bro, if there's one guy, they all come, but there's one guy that specifically everyone goes for. He's hard. I've never gone to him.
Me personally, if I could just walk into a shop and get a trim, that means the barber isn't 30. I can never go to a barber. Like in 2023 now, you shouldn't be able to go to a barber like and just go to the shop, sit down, and he'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm a trim you in like 20 minutes. Like if you can go to a barber shop and just get a trim like that, like you just walk in, he's not a 30 barber, bro.
What if there's 7 barbers?
Nah, bro. You have to be. That means they're not 30, bro. In my opinion, that means why is no one booking to see you? Because you're booking knowing that there's hot demand for this guy, so I need to book in a time to make sure that when I come at this time, I'm gonna get my trim.
So that one guy that I've never got, that's why he's always booked up.
Yeah, so he's hard.
Yeah. So I say if you were to come, go to him.
Yeah, I can never go to a barber that's a walk-in. That's ridiculous.
I feel like for me, if you have braids, I know it sounds dumb, but I feel like if you have braids, the trim isn't as important as if you just have a trim.
Say that again.
So like, if you have braids, I feel like the trim doesn't have to be a 30 compared to if you just had a trim, no braids. So me and you.
Yeah, so you think your trim needs to be more 30? I think my trim needs to be more 30.
Your trim needs to be more,
because you have the extra accessory.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying
but with your thing, when you get fresh braids and fresh trim, you're trumping niggas like me that just have a trim in the dance. You're trumping us, bro. And I'll admit to that. You trump us.
I remember
if your face goes with having braids,
works,
yeah.
Bro, you know, like I haven't had a trim in like 2 months, 2.5 months or something.
When did you get a trim now? You must have got a trim recently. Yeah.
So when I've gone there, it just felt like. One sec. Let me show you a picture. I took a picture of me before everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One sec.
But you had your hair out though, innit?
Yeah.
That's how you know you've been recording frequently. I can't even remember what your hair was looking like before.
Look at me.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice picture of you,
I
though.
look like a ruffian.
Yeah, but that's a nice picture of you. That's like a rough look.
So you see the beard there, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the one bit I didn't like. So I was enjoying the trim. I was like, you know when it's like they take you from before to after. It's a transformation.
Yeah.
I was staring at this the whole time.
You're a different person.
And then the only thing I changed, there was more here before. So it was like a beardy chin strap.
Why didn't you just tell him that you wanted to keep it?
I just didn't communicate that. Because I said I thought I said keep it the same level, but once he started, I can't tell him.
Yeah, you can't tell him to stop. Yeah.
With that one, when I had the little beard there,
dangerous. Yeah, dangerous. Now you look good though. Pause. You look good though. Pause.
But yeah, how's your week then?
Damn. You know what? I made a mistake, man.
Go on.
Basically, I had an exam yesterday, innit? I had an exam yesterday, and I've been studying for this exam. I had this exam like yesterday. I've been studying for it for like the last maybe like 6 weeks, but
6 weeks.
Like 5 weeks, I'd say.
5
Yeah,
weeks.
but I upped my revision.
35 days. I'm up
5 times 7.
Yeah, 35 days.
Yeah, not every day
I'm
for
up
35
days. Yeah.
Yeah. But like I upped the revision. Like I went into my grinders mode like 2 weeks ago, innit? And you man know me. You know me. When I go into that mode, I don't get a trim. I don't go out. I say I have my mission and I'm sticking to it. But I lost myself a bit, man. I lost myself. The sun was out.
You weren't grinding.
Man, they were saying let's go out. I was thinking, out like, yeah, let's go for a little brunch and that. Let's do a little barbecue.
What do you mean you lost yourself? What happened?
I lost the essence, man.
Did you not?
Like Anthony Joshua said, I didn't grow up on the rappers. I didn't grow up on the musicians. I didn't grow up on the boxers. I grew up on the hustlers, the little Meeches, the Larry Hoovers, the big men, Snap Capones. But I lost the vision. I lost it.
So what happened?
I started enjoying myself. I was getting trims. I said to myself, oh yeah.
From then it's long.
Instead of studying the whole day, I can wake up earlier and study, then enjoy in the evening.
That it never works.
I lost the vision.
It never works because you can't revise in the morning then do something fun in the evening because the fun.
All the information goes out your head.
It has to go.
When you're looking at sweet ones walking past you with backs, all the adjusted gross income formulas are leaving your head. They're all leaving your head. The taxable deductions are leaving your head because I'm seeing yash.
You want a different type of gross income.
Yeah, man. Hold it in. Yeah.
Let's
In
get it.
currency, black pussy.
Forget outcome. Let's get this come out.
Yeah, man. You're saying come out. Anything come out. Digs, stick me.
So get. Whoa.
Not you.
Gear stick you. And then get pegged.
Hey,
Yeah.
gear stick my gear stick. But yeah, man, I lost the vision.
Now, do you think someone that speaks like this could have gone into an exam and done well?
No. I tell a lie. I'm making it up as an excuse because, bro, the days I was going out, yeah, I would be like, I'll wake up at like 8, study till like 2, 3, go out.
That's quite a long
Then go
time.
out
That
after.
sounds very
When usually, if I don't go out, I'll start studying at like, let's say 12, 1,
Yeah.
and I'll go on to like 8, 9. So really,
It was the same-
it's the same
yeah,
hours, but I'm just
yeah,
making an
yeah,
excuse. But bro, nah, it's one of them ones, bro. I've like, with me and exams, I always say to myself, listen, like, don't stress about passing or failing an exam in it because it's like, I'm a strong believer in you won't fail an exam if you put in the work. Like if you put in work, you put in the hours and you know your stuff, yeah, 9 times out of 10, you will pass that paper. Maybe that one time will be down to like, just the examiners, the people that made the paper this year, they did a mad thing. Do you get what I mean? Like stuff that's really out of your control. But 9 times out of 10, if you put in the work, you put in the hours, you will pass, bro. I put in the work, I put in the hours, and I failed.
So did you
That's it, man.
have any people at your firm or whatever that did it with you?
Yeah, there was like seven of us that did it yesterday.
Don't tell me that 6-man party.
And let's say,
Don't tell me 6-man party.
and we were like, oh fuck it, like, pass or fail, we're gonna go pub after. Because I was like, fuck it, we'll go pub.
Don't tell
And
me
like,
6-man
but to be fair,
party.
there's like, we're all doing different papers, innit? We're all doing different papers.
Oh, it's more than one.
Yeah, there's more than one. So
How many did you do then?
I did one.
Do you feel like you're back? Oh, no, it makes sense. That's why you got the war, bro, to get you back into that uni child.
Nah. I'm in summer mood, bro. Because, bro, the main thing is I worked hard, bro. So I went into the exam and I was like, bro, I'm gonna molest this paper, bro. Like, I'm gonna touch it up. Like, man was listening to Blade Brown, like, intro. Don't need to be said. I was ready, bro. Ready, bro.
So wait, how many tests did you take?
I just did one. I did one.
So, and then other people did more.
Nah, so people just did different papers. So like out of the 7 of us, like 3 of us did one paper, another 3 did another paper, and like another one person did like another paper.
Out of the 7 of you,
Yeah.
out of the 7 who took the exam,
That did an exam that day, not the same exam.
yeah. Out of the 7 that went to pub after,
Yeah.
how many of those people were happy when they were drinking?
Like 5. 2 of us failed.
You had one.
And the 2 of us that failed, we did the same paper. But the paper that I did is the hardest paper.
Oops.
Bloody hopes, yeah, man.
No, bro, you'll get him again.
Bro, I'm calm.
the next
But, so, bro, the jarring thing is, yeah, I'm the sort of person, yeah.
When's the next time you can do it?
Bro, August, bro. So I gotta wait till August to do it, and I didn't want to do a paper in August. I wanted to enjoy my summer,
That's not too-
and then do them in autumn. But now but the thing is,
It's
yeah,
the same paper though.
yeah, it's the same paper, but it's like I would have preferred, for example, to like fail on Friday, smash revision out over the weekend, and then do it again on Monday. Pass, I know that's done. But like it's weird the way they do it in like slots, and I picked the last day within the June slot to do it. So now I gotta wait till August.
Is it a retention type of exam where you just have to remember stuff, or
Bit of both. It's a bit of both.
are you a flashcards person?
Yeah, but I didn't use flashcards. This sort of paper is like, once you know your content, just smash out revision questions. Just like smash out revision, and that with the revision questions you get wrong, it's like, because it's multiple choice, so it's like just smash out questions, and then like if you get it wrong, like read about why you got it wrong, and then just like
If okay,
smash
randomly,
out questions.
if mid-exam,
If what?
if mid-exam, somehow you knew you were going to fail, yeah, and then you heard a voice, yeah, and it said break your finger and you pass this exam.
No, it's never that deep. For that exam, it's never that deep. It's never that deep.
Is there any part of you that you'd break just to pass it?
No, it's never that deep because I can just retake it. Why am I gonna break a finger? It's fucking stupid. But yeah, do you know what it is? I'm not even annoyed. But it's like you need like a score of 105 to pass. I got like 100. So basically, like, but it's like weighted. So it's like depending, like,
What's it out of?
It's out of 100. But it's like you gotta get a score of 105. But how they do it, it's like different. Every question, you get points for every question. But depending on the question, like different questions have allocate like different points based on like the difficulty. Yeah. So like for example, I got 100 right, but that could mean that for example I could have just got one more question right, and that question could have been like 5 points, and I would have passed
based on the weight.
Yeah. Like literally because I was 5 points off, that don't mean that like I needed 5 to pass. That could have meant it could have been 1 question, it could have been 2, it could have been 3, it could have been 4, it could have been a minimum of 5 questions. So like I was so close, but I was so far. Just gotta charge it, bro. Like when I saw fail, because basically what happens, yeah, once you do the exam, yeah, it's like it spits out pass or fail on the screen, innit?
That's peak.
So like a little circle will go around and it just spits out pass or fail. And like, a part of me was like, I was nervous in it, but I was like, bro, I think I've done enough to pass. Like I was fairly confident I've done enough to pass.
Are the colours different? Is it like green for pass?
Nah. But it's one of them exams, yeah, where like when you do it, it's multiple choice, but it's like you don't know if you're like you could think you did really well, but like you fell. But you could think you did really bad and you passed. Like the one I passed before, I didn't think I did great, but I passed. Do you get what I mean? This one I was fairly confident. When it said fell, I literally said out loud, impossible, because I was the last person in the room. I took off my headphones. I said impossible. I said impossible. It said failed. It said unfortunately you have failed. Good luck next time. I know
your head was
hot. My head was hot. I was hot for like 2-3 minutes, yeah. Then after I left the room, I was just like, bro, like being angry ain't really gonna like
to be fair,
change anything.
Like
do you get it? Like
you've had a lot worse happen to you recently, and you've like weathered you much fun.
But yeah, I was just like to myself, like, listen, like, bro, like, I ain't gonna die. Like, I can retake it. And like, now that I failed, like, because I'm failing, it's not gonna negatively affect me at work. Like, because I failed, people won't be like, oh, you can't
walk in there sniggering.
But yeah, man, you just charge it to the game and go again. And I was saying to my mother there, because they were probably like, oh, you okay? Or you're upset? I was like, nah, pattern up. I was like, I'm calm in it. I was just like, listen, when I bring up you can't have W's in life all the time. You can't win. That's boring. You need L's. You need speed bumps. You need to have obstacles where you hit a roadblock. You say, damn, how am I going to overcome this? No one. You have a boring life if you just win. You need to hit L's. You need to take L's. Bounce back. How is your mentality after you take that L? How do you come over that? And when I have my TED talk when I'm 35 on how to escape life and beat the rat race, I'm going to tell them about these times I was down in the dumps.
You know what's funny?
Go on.
It's true, but niggas only say this when they're losing.
Yeah, it's my coping mechanism.
I've never heard someone who's winning. Like, I've never heard like Haaland or someone or Grealish when they won the Champions League go, it's about the L's. It's about the L's.
You need a story, man. You need to we charge this game and we move.
I asked if you would break your finger. I've got another one. Would you have someone throw shit on your door and have to clean it if that meant you would pass your exam?
Someone throw shit on my door,
yeah,
and then I'd have to,
or just somewhere around your.
Man, shut up, man. You're taking the piss, man.
Why am I taking the piss?
You're taking the piss, man.
Why am I taking?
You're taking the piss, man.
Why am I taking the piss? Wait.
Because you know what happened.
I'm taking the piss. He's taking the shit.
Yeah, someone shat like outside my house a couple of weeks ago, like last month. Yeah, someone shat outside my house like last month. Nah, I bleached it. I had to clean it.
With your hands? Did you pick it up?
Nah. Did I? No, I threw like bleach on it. I threw bleach and water on it. And then after that, what did I do? And then, bro, the mad thing is, I was like, if I throw like a solution of bleach and water, it will dissolve. It weren't even dissolving, fam. That's how you knew the shit was potent.
That toxic diet.
It weren't even dissolving. So then I had to. I used
too much protein shake.
What did I use? I used dustpan and brush.
Huh?
Yeah, so I used like
to clean the shit.
No, not to clean it. To I basically. How did I do it?
What? It's still there.
Nah, I'm trying to think. How did I do it?
Clean it.
Nah, it was last month. How did I do it?
And it's not something you'd forget.
Oh, I know I did. No, I know I did. I did.
Wait. Before you did, that's the correct answer. A man said dustpan and brush.
Nah, I know I did. Yeah, I used dustpan and brush. But basically,
on the shit.
No. So basically, what happened? A couple of days before, the day before the person shat, my dad cut the hedges. Right, my dad cut the hedges, innit?
As in your
outside my house, yeah, like the hedges and the bushes. So the leaves and that my dad had cut were on the floor.
Yeah.
He shat on top of the leaves and that.
Did he use the like? Oh well, you wouldn't know. But I was gonna say like, did he use the leaves to
wipe his bum?
Yeah.
Nah, he had his own tissue.
That's premeditated.
Yeah,
then.
he had his own tissue. I showed you the ring. He had his own tissue. Wait. And then he dumped the tissue on the floor, and then he put the tissue over his shit.
Was it like a okay? I can't. If it's like a the small little handkerchief or not a handkerchief, the little.
It looked like a McDonald's tissue.
Okay.
Yeah, that sort of tissue.
Would you have been angry if the guy was holding a roll of toilet roll?
Either way, I would have been pissed off. I'm pissed off.
I'd be angry.
Yeah, so yeah, I was just like, bruh. But now, so what I did, I basically, because we have a couple of bushes, so I basically like swept all the bushes together, swept it over the shit.
Okay.
Before I put the leaves on top of the shit, I like threw bleach on it to like break it down a bit. Didn't even break it down. That's how I knew this guy's shit was potent, fam. Yeah.
No, but more time, if you're having to shit on someone's doorstep, something's not going right in your stomach. Like there's some sort of evil energy that's trying to jump out.
Yeah. So then
I know his asshole was hot.
So then obviously I put the leaves over it, so it was like so technically you couldn't really see it. And then what I basically did, I basically swept it straight. Swept it straight. How did I do it? I think I might have used like dustpan and brush to like scoop it.
This is something you should remember.
Put it into the bin.
Because it's traumatic. You should remember.
Scoop, bro. Put that to the back of my brain. I ain't trying to think about it. Put all the leaves and tissue onto like a big like dustpan and brush, and then put it into the bin. But because the leaves were had submerged it, the shit basically didn't get onto the dustpan and brush. But I threw it away anyway and bought a new one for the house.
So if you caught him in an act, are you throwing hands?
Bro,
or would you calmly?
But you saw my Snap story, man was trying to look for this brother, fam. Like man was fully trying to look for this brother. I was on. I even called it investigation. Oh, it was SHR. It was SHR. No, what was it? No, what did I call it? This I know it was time ago. Just like last month, bro. I put it all to the back of my head. I called it. Oh my god!
From one shit heap to
I was vexed, bro. I wanted to find, locate, shame, revenge. Find, locate, shame, revenge, bro. Yeah, I tried finding them. Do you know what it is? I got halfway and I was just like, fam, bro, you have your exam to think about that's coming up. Little did I know I failed, Bresky. Yeah, like, bro, man was knocking on door to door getting ring out footage, bro, from neighbours and that.
We can never put that on. We can never put that in a row, innit?
Nah, because then I was hotting up what my house looks like.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, because if I
thought it was just recorded like the. But then to be fair, they can see
the places in the row. It shows because the ring app that it shows the front of my house. I ain't trying to hot up where I live, man.
I'm just getting something up.
Yeah, but it was mad, bro. I was so vexed. But like, if we recorded an episode, like if we were consistent, then a week after it happened, I would have been so much more annoyed now. But now I'm just like, bro, I don't even want to think about it. Like, just someone shitting out in front of my house, it just vexed me, bro. I was so pissed off.
No, that's a shit. Oh my days.
It's a shit situation, literally. Oh my days. You said you had a couple things to say, innit?
I'm not even going to be able to get a vaccine, you know. Do you know how dangerous that is going to be over there? You can't fucking eat or drink anything.
Wait, say that again.
I'm not, because I remember I told you, I said I'm not able to get vaccines now because I've just run out of time.
But why do you need a vaccine?
Do you not get vaccinations when you go to...
Nigeria? Yeah. When I last went, nah. That was like 2016.
Yeah, it must be nice for us, man. You don't take them.
Nah, I don't.
Typhoid, I think cholera. The food and the things just.
But isn't that something that? Is it one? Is it? Oh, but with vaccines, is it a thing where if you take one, it's like that's you good for life, or is it something that you need to be taking regularly?
Some of them last like a substantial amount of years, but a lot of them you have to re-up. So I need to get typhoid.
What's that? Sounds like a STI.
Yeah, typhoid, yellow fever, cholera, which is something to do with like water contamination.
But you can just buy bottled water. Just buy bottled water.
And tetanus.
What's that?
It's another thing I have to get.
But you can just buy bottled water for that one. Just don't be drinking water from the tap, or get you know the water comes in the sachets. Oh, they have it in Nigeria. I don't know what it's called.
I think I have like clear plastic ones.
Yeah, what's that water called? It's like purified in that. Or just buy bottled water. Just buy bottled water. You're fine. Or buy bottled water and eat from bro, nigga, you're in the Hilton, man. Shut up.
Yeah.
You're moving like you're gonna be in the favelas with the chicas. Man, cool off, man. Moving like you're Ross Kemp and that, man.
There was something I did when
Moving like you're Ross Kemp, man. Be easy. You're in Hilton. You got security, fam.
I saw this on story.
You're easy. Let me put the AC back up.
Yeah, I saw this on story.
God.
123-year-old virgin. 123-year-old virgin. Still holding out hope that she will find a man one day. What do you think about that?
So she's not.
That's her living condition. Not that it connects, but that's where she's sleeping. Not fucking, but sleeping.
But wait, I'm confused. But is it she doesn't wanna have. Wait, she's 123. First of all, if you're 123 and you're still living, she looks like she's in good condition.
What does that make you think?
But that.
Semen retention, man.
But she's not. That's not semen. She's a lady.
But she's been retaining her sexual energy for all this time, and she's. You see the way she was talking? Look at her.
No.
For 123. Wait. She does not look 123.
Yeah. What country is that?
We know about herself.
Yeah, she looks very good.
She's shuffling about.
Yeah.
She's very good, yeah.
No, in a way, no, as in just her age, bro. Man, shut up, man. You're disgusting.
I guarantee you, had she been climbing from young, she would have died by now.
But she's at that age where if she had sex, she could die, like from having sex.
Good way to go.
Like she could actually die from having sex, bro.
If you could,
at that age, that sort of stuff you shouldn't be doing. Like in my opinion, past 80, you should be having sex, bro.
This guy's not gonna have sex.
If you have sex at 80, bro, you can die.
That
sort of thing, bro. Just too much energy when you bust your that just offsets some indirect cardiac arrest, bro. Yeah, bro. You shouldn't be having, bro. When you're pensioner, do not have sex, bro. Just have one indirect triple bypass, brother.
If you were prime minister for a day, would this be something you would try and advise for? Like, if you're 80 plus,
I would say go to your GP if you don't have sex.
Yeah,
if you're 80, bro.
I don't think that's that mad.
Bro, 80, common flu can knock you out, bro.
What's more stressful, running a country or having sex? You can run a country.
Who's 80 and running a country?
Biden's like 76, I swear.
Yeah, but bro, have you seen that guy, the way he moves, though?
Bro, and he's like, even recently he said, God save the Queen, man.
Yeah.
The guy's confused.
Brother, I think there should be an age for. Yeah, man, you shouldn't be having sex at that age, bro. That's dangerous. It's like,
wait,
you know things that we take for granted, yeah? When you reach like 70 plus, 80 plus, in my opinion, actually maybe not 70, you're still alright if you look after yourself. But 80, when you're 80 plus, there are certain things that we take for granted that, bro, you need to be careful.
I do think it depends on how you keep yourself, though.
True.
Because I've seen some incredibly fit 80-year-olds, but they're rare. They're like the 1%, bro. Yeah.
The average 80-year-old, brother, if they have a fever, cold, I think that could kill them.
No, you're right. Wait,
their time could come from fever, bro.
Wait, what's the cutoff age?
What for? What, having sex?
Yeah. So what is the Toye special recommendation of this is the age?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
But clearly you said age is too much. You're already giving out unsolicited advice. I want to know, where is the number like? Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's a number. I think you should play it by ear. But I think once you're reaching 80, 85.
Are you gonna be clotting at 60?
Pardon?
Are you gonna be clotting at 60?
Yeah, 60's calm, bro. 60's calm.
65?
60, if you look after yourself, you're good. 65, you're good.
70?
70, that's when you need to start looking after yourself.
You're kind of down to like
70, you need to be looking after yourself. But to be fair, my dad's my dad's not 70 actually.
I thought he was about to say, to be fair, my dad's still clotting. I was gonna be like,
God forbid, fam. God forbid. I still think to this day, the last time my parents had sex was the day I was conceived because I was the youngest.
No, don't be sick.
I know, but that's what I tell myself. That is the last. I think to myself, yeah, I've got 4 siblings, yeah.
What the hell do you think
I've got 4 siblings, yeah. I've got 4 siblings, yeah. I think my parents had sex 5 times. I think my parents had sex 5 times. Even just thinking my parents had sex to produce me makes me sick. What?
I've heard them speak like normally.
I thought you said you've heard. I was about to punch your face in.
But do you know what I mean? Though when I say I've heard them speak, like I've heard them both speak. I think I've maybe once heard them speak to each other, and like
when
I think I was on the phone or something.
Things making happen right now.
Put it this way, I've definitely heard both of them separately.
Maybe, yeah. Well, do you think you've met my parents? So yeah.
What do you lot, man?
Man, shut up, man.
They're definitely breaking the 20 advice rule, man. Bring on 85.
But bro, nah, man. Plus 85, in my opinion, you need to start thinking about stuff. Even just going to the shops, you need to think to yourself, is this going to affect my health? Brother, I don't think you're deep in it, bro. Do you know the average life expectancy is in this country?
Google it. But I think it's probably like 73, 75.
I think it's like 75. And that's no. I think it'll be higher here. I think it might be like 78.
I think 70, 75.
Life expectancy. Yes, 80.
So
I thought
right,
80 in a developing country. 80 is good, man.
You were bang on then. You said so. The answer is 80.9 years.
Yeah.
You said at 80, that's when you shouldn't be climbing. That's fair.
You would, yeah, unless you're doing it in afterlife.
Anything, this probably would be higher up if people stopped climbing at 80. They're probably getting to 80, still climbing and then just dying.
But I feel as if sex is I swear having sex is healthy. Apparently,
she's 123 and stuff, bro. I'm willing to die on this hill. The reason she's still alive and that vibrant of 123 is because she was alive.
You can't say that. You haven't done research.
I'd say I have. Semen retention, man.
Man, bro,
exactly
did you were screaming semen retention?
I was in the best form of my life.
But you were screaming about how long did you do it for?
5-6 months. That's a long time.
Man, that ain't a long time, man.
Okay,
that's not a long time, bro.
I'm about to ask you a question.
Hey, don't say. I'm gonna make it.
I'm about to ask you a question.
Yeah, go on.
What's the longest that you've not nut for?
That I've not nut for?
Yeah, shut up, man. It's not gonna be more than 2 months.
I've done more than 2 months. Wallahi, I done.
When I was 4.
Nah, but
when I was 6. No, when? Nah,
bro, I've done 3 months. I've done like 3-4 months.
It must have been before uni though, because
I've done 3-4 months during uni.
In uni, so that's cap.
What? So you're hearing me? That's why I told you. You went into the room next door to me. So yeah, doctor, yeah.
No, but just like you were like,
I've done like 3 months.
When though? You're not saying when.
I'm trying to think.
Even if you say like secondary school, I don't count.
Nah, there was a point during lockdown where I said, nah, you need to get a grip of yourself. Just all aspects of my life.
Oh, I thought you meant as in like...
That was one of them, yeah.
As if you did it.
Beating it off, bro. Like a producer. Beating it off, bro.
This guy
I had to get a grip of myself. But that was...
This guy's legs started going numb.
That's
how you got a cataract. That's how I started.
Cum just melted in my eye.
No, I'm gonna he's about to have an intervention.
That was when I had my quarter life crisis. But everyone had one. Everyone had one during COVID.
You're saying the opposite to me then. I said what's the longest, and you're telling me the time where you were what's the word?
Beating it off, barking it off.
So something.
Yeah, then I stopped after that. I did like 3-4 months. That was when I had my reset in life. I had a nice reset.
And you went 3-4 months, not 9 at all.
Yeah.
That's okay, that's decent. So I went like, I think it was like 5 or 5.5 months.
But you know what you were doing? You were screaming.
I was doing everything though.
But you know what you were doing as well? You were screaming, I'm on the semen retention thing. So it felt as if you were doing it for longer. But you break it down, brother, you did it for like 5 months, bro.
No, but then also bear in mind, it was different what me and you were doing.
Yeah.
You were just not beating it off, yeah?
Nah, I went talking to things as well.
Yeah, so, okay. Like, okay. Well, okay, say, but I was not beating it off, but then I was using that energy. I was moving it around my body. It's semen retention. It's not just holding it in, bro. Also, by the way, wait, ask me this. I've got you now.
Go on.
In that time, did you have wet dreams?
I can't remember.
You'd wake up.
Oh,
This guy comes in milliliters, man. How do you not know if you wake up drenched, bro? You ain't done that before. You know when you eat nut at age, you wake up, it's kind of like you're stuck to the floor.
Hey, but one thing I'll tell you though about having one thing I'll tell you, when you have a wet cheek, like you wake up, yeah. Nah, but that thing though, you wake up, yeah. And you just think, what's happened? You open your jaw, you say, what the hell is this? You made me tell yourself, the first 10 seconds you're like, this isn't me. You said someone's teleported into my body.
I've been assaulted.
Yeah! You've been assaulted. But then you think to yourself, well, what did I dream about?
Then you remember.
That makes sense. Yeah. That one there is mad, bro. You have to think to yourself, damn, do I need to see someone?
Remember, you know, in that 5 months, that's when I started believing in God. No cap, that's when I started believing in God.
Man said God was jacking you up. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how a man woke up today, man. But how did we get onto that? Oh, because we were saying about the woman. Like, good?
Yeah. Nah, there was a little notification on here, so I was just checking what it was.
You see, how do you even get to that? How do you get to 123 and not Clark?
Nah, if you grow up in a
To be fair, you saw her living condition.
Yeah, but say for example,
it looked like she was from some like rural place.
if you grew up in like what's a house where nuns live? Is it a nunnery?
I don't think so.
Like if you grew up in a nunnery or something, I don't know.
Nunnery.
That don't sound right, but it sounds right at the same time.
I know for males, it's like a monastery.
A house where nuns.
Priory. No, it's not a priory. A convent.
A convent.
No, we know.
What was a building? A nunnery. I was right.
You're right.
A nunnery is a group of buildings in which a community of nuns live together.
Cool.
Yes, yeah, so say for example, if you like grew up in a nunnery and that's all you know,
That makes sense.
I think it's very easy for you to like, because that's just like the life you were born into. You're just following that path. So I think it's obviously there might be people that cast astray and like go otherwhere, but there may be one or two people that fully are like submerged in that life and commit to that life, isn't it? So I think it's very possible, but I just think the normal person that grows up in like I don't know what you're gonna call normal, but like an average like an average household in like the world, like you're around sex and relationships, so it's very hard to be.
What age do you think it stopped becoming her choice? Because there's a point at which Mandem are just not trying to clout, you know, like she missed the train. Do you get what I'm saying? I would say before 60, maybe even before 50.
Nah, people get remarried late, bro. People get remarried in their 60s and 70s.
Post 60, no one's walking on the strip and saying, I wanna deflower that one. Like, that's not really happening. What? I've never been 60 before, so I don't know.
You don't know?
But I feel like...
Or a younger guy could be on it.
But... Yeah, no, to be fair, that is true.
I'm not... Little Kinkton.
That screams at some sort of issue, though.
Yeah, Kinkton, but... It's just one of them ones, isn't it? Yeah. If that's the life she wants, that's the life she wants. Good on her. That shows a lot of discipline that from that I can actually respect.
I don't think it's discipline, but yeah, like...
Of course it is.
To not get...
Because I always say, if a woman wants to have sex tonight, she can have sex tonight. If a man wants to have sex tonight, he needs to work for that. A woman can... If she wants to have sex tonight, she can have sex tonight. Because she's a woman, and that's just how the game works.
I wonder if girls get wet dreams.
Of course they do.
But they probably do it not. Next week we'll have someone on to ask them about that.
No, we won't.
Just get a panel of girls.
You're gonna be in Ethiopia.
Do you not? I'll take the phone. I'll vlog it. I'll go to one of them bee houses.
You're gonna go there regardless, and gonna say under the rounds of content. This guy's gonna content his concockness. Content his concockness.
I'll spend more time there than with my family.
Man's gonna have that laptop that he's supposed to give to his cousin. Babe, man, hold that. He ain't joking, man. Shut up, man.
I had more, but I feel like how much time?
We got like 15 minutes. We still got a bit of time, man. We good, man. We inside.
What else has been happening?
You said you had another article.
Let me check. It's probably on my phone then.
Yeah, you said you have another article. But yeah, man, we can run that one up. Load it up. Load up the shots.
I was thinking that. Was that from our friendship group?
Yeah, I think that was Joe that used to say, load up the shots. Yeah, load up the shots. Load up the shots. Load up the shots. But yeah, man, we good. Getting in the rhythm of things again. It's nice. You know what? This, when we record, I can't lie, yeah. When we record for this like hour and a bit, I literally forget about the outside world.
Did I tell you? I might have said this already to you. US state, one of them banned TikTok.
No.
Montana has become the
Don't just pick one that's interesting that we can talk about.
I'm not talking about that, isn't okay, let me see.
Just pick anyone, I'm calm.
You're saying God, some of the stuff that I say on here.
The nice thing is I know it's all content that you save to talk about, man.
How do I stop my husband from going goblin mode during sex?
Why all of your things just about sex, bro? No rain, just sex and technology. Sex and AI, sex and AI, sex and AI, AI and sex.
I'm gonna be the first one to buy AI sex.
Yeah, bro, you probably got one already in your dungeon.
But now I've said that. Do you want to hear one more time before?
Oh, man, you're not saying that.
I'll read the title again. Yeah, you just tell me if you want to hear more.
You're not asking me. You're telling me.
How do I stop my husband from going goblin mode during sex?
Why did you say goblin mode like that?
Quotation mark.
Man, you got an issue, man.
So you don't want to hear more.
No, you want to talk about it? Talk about it, then. No, talk about it. No, you clearly want to. Talk about it.
My husband says, goblin mode activated when we start to have sex. Growls and acts like a caveman. And then says, goblin mode off when we stop. And then pretends to not know what I'm talking about when I ask him about it.
Nah, that's kind of funny. That's jokes.
He wants to go goblin mode.
When he goes down on her.
When he's just growling him when he's having sex. And then when they finish sex, she'll be like, what was that? He'll be like, what was what?
Nah, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard, but that could be their thing. That could be their thing.
It's not their thing if she's asking for help about it. How do I stop my husband from going goblin mode during sex?
I've got an idea.
How do you say that?
When he turns on goblin mode, she
something else.
No. When he turns on goblin mode, she can just then say, "Babe, I don't have sex anymore. Let's talk while you're in goblin mode," and see what he says. Because he can't just say goblin mode off. Because it's like he's heard the question in goblin mode, so he's heard the question in goblin mode, so he now needs to talk in his goblin mode way.
But I think so obviously I don't know, but from the analysis, he says when we start to he says goblin mode activated when we start to have sex, growls and acts like a caveman. A caveman doesn't understand English. So if he's really committing to the bit, he's gonna be like, until he finishes.
Nah, she should try and strike convo with him when he's in goblin mode. I think that can work.
We said that you should try what?
Strike convo with him.
That's not gonna. He's a caveman. That's not gonna work. He's a different person. Because remember, when they finish and she goes, what was that? He goes, what was what?
No, but that's after he says goblin mode off. She needs to start the conversation whilst he's in goblin mode.
No, but she can't do that because he's a goblin.
You can't. She tried.
You see the same thing as me.
That's why you need to get the full article, man.
No, wait.
You need to go on Reddit and actually get the whole article. You get what I'm trying to say? So there's more context in the thing.
Let me see if I can quickly find it. I feel like that's a very specific. How do I stop my husband?
Yeah, you're not gonna find that twice on Reddit. You'll find that once, bro, not again.
How do I stop my husband? Yeah, but how about if a babe did that to you?
If a babe did that to me.
And by the way, this wasn't the thing I was gonna speak about. I just was going through my things and I saw it. I found it.
How would I react if a babe was doing that to?
Alright, we're back here.
You found the article in it, like the full article.
Yeah, because T was like, I need more. I need to understand more about this. So, how do I get my husband to stop going goblin mode during sex? My husband says goblin mode activated when we start to have sex, growls and acts like a caveman, and then says goblin mode off when we stop, and then pretends not to remember afterward. I really love my husband, and he's always been great in bed, but recently he's been acting really weird. So a couple of days ago, my son went on a rampage for our house and said he was in goblin mode. We didn't really know what to do with him, so we sent him to live with my parents so he can go to a special needs school. My husband has a really great relationship with our son and loved him more than anything. Naturally, he was upset when he had to leave. He's an incredibly tough man. But this was the first time I've ever seen him cry. I think since then he's been a little emotionally unwell. I've heard him muttering goblin repeatedly when he didn't notice me, staring blankly into his food and just going alone by himself to do who knows what. I feel awful for him. but we both agreed that this was for the best. Last night, the day after our son went away, we decided to have sex to relieve our stress. However, my husband said, Goblin mode activated, started growling, and went wild having sex with me. Admittedly, it was some of the best and most experimental sex I've ever had. But I'm worried that something might be going on with my husband. Any advice? The problem isn't the Goblin mode, it's that he could be ill.
There's no problem with him doing Goblin mode on, Goblin mode off.
Because of that last
There's nothing wrong with that. I just think she needs to sit down and have a conversation with him, like maybe like over dinner, or maybe like when they're watching TV.
When Goblin mode is... No, but remember, he doesn't remember Goblin modes.
He does, man.
No, but he's... And also,
she hasn't tried to actually sit down and speak to him about it though. From that paragraph, it doesn't seem like she has. I
just want to say, by the way, when I was sniggering and laughing, it's because I could see the rest of it, and I was confused as to why they were bringing their special needs son into this.
It's to give context to where Goblin mode originated from.
That's fucking weird. Like, why have you heard? Because wait, was it his son said it first?
Yes, apparently his son said. But based on that, his son said it first.
That's fucking weird. Then.
Nah, maybe he's
That's
just
incredibly weird. Your son says something, like you take that into the bedroom.
I don't think that's incredibly weird. Maybe him doing Goblin mode off is just because when his son says that, that's when he starts acting weird. So that's like his trigger to be like, I'm gonna use that as my trigger to act weird now.
So that's his way of missing his son, essentially. Because he's doing it because the son's been sent off to a special needs school, innit?
It could be linked to that, but then she'll never know unless she has that conversation with him. It doesn't seem like she's trying to like maybe, I don't know, like sit him down like while they're watching TV or during dinner, be like, oh babe, like is everything all right? Like, but first, do you know what she needs to do? She needs to come on an angle of, babe, and don't get me wrong, I love what you're doing with this Goblin mode thing. We're having the best stuff that we've ever had before. I really enjoy it, but I'm just worried that it's connected to something outside of the bedroom.
Yeah, but
is everything okay?
She said anytime she tries to ask him about Goblin mode outside of Goblin mode, he says, what is that? He pretends to not know. He pretends to not remember.
Okay,
it's deep rooted.
She needs to strip him off. She needs to say, we're not having sex until
you stop being Goblin mode.
Not until that, but until you open up with me when you're outside of Goblin mode.
But then
maybe it's just. It sounds like it's his release. It sounds like it's his release from stress.
If she asks him that, he'll be like. So if she goes, okay, we're not gonna be intimate until you stop doing that. He's gonna be like, dude, what am I doing?
Nah. Once you starve a man of sex, he'll come to his senses,
bro.
That Goblin mode will update new software, bro. Definitely, bro.
This might be a personal question, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Have you ever said Goblin mode activated before? So clearly this isn't normal, bro.
Nah, no, it's not normal. It's not normal. I feel like it's not normal.
No, and you know, because when she said, if you know, I just imagine. I think I might try it one time.
No, don't. You'll become a Twitter friend.
Well, he said Goblin mode activated.
Yeah. Don't do that. I just think she just needs to try and communicate.
Say it's some of the best she's ever had.
So she just needs to come and be real with him. She needs to be real with him. She likes it.
She likes the cave.
It's not it's not the fact that he's doing it. It's the fact that she's worried that it's linked to something else. If she just reassures him that, babe, I love it. I don't even want you to stop what you're doing with this Goblin mode thing.
Just make sure you tell me you're okay.
Yeah, that's it. I would assume if you're with your partner and you sit there and then you talk to them on a real thing, like you should be able to get to the root of it. Maybe she just hasn't tried to.
Is there any creature or animal that you can't activate, which wouldn't work in that scenario? What's the worst one you could activate?
Like fish mode. Actually, no, because you can say you're
start flopping on the bed.
No, you can say you're swimming in that.
Well, you could, to be fair. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
What's the worst one you could do?
I'm trying to think of like an animal that's just, it doesn't really strike fear into me.
Mole mode activated.
Rat mode. Weasel mode. Nah, weasel mode sounds cool. We need to sign out, bro. We got a minute, bro. We need to sign out. Say one more. Say one more.
Let's Goblin mode off. Let's go.
Oh, it's been a good one. It's been a cool one. It's been a Gentleman Facts. Episode 66, man. We getting into the rhythm of things, man. Spin your boy T.
Spin your boy F. Goblin mode off.
Goblin mode off!